Welcome back to the States. Now it's time for America's Talking, with headlines from across the country that you can find in the description below or in your inbox with the Center Square newsletter, free at thecentersquare.com. More than 600,000 voter files in Arizona's largest county were hacked before the 2020 elections, with prosecutors refusing to pursue charges according to declassified documents released Thursday. The Center Square, Washington, D.C. Bureau Chief Sarah Roderick Fitch reports the case stems from a 2020 Maricopa County voter registration site where a suspected hacker exploited the county's voter records by illegally extracting 633,000 records, including 930 with sensitive information. Following this incident, the FBI thoroughly investigated, handing over the information to the U.S. Attorney's Office for that district of Arizona, the Arizona Attorney General's Office, the Maricopa County, Arizona Attorney's Office, and the Pinal County, Arizona Attorney's Office. But all declined to prosecute that case, leading to it being closed in 2023. Now, the suspect, who authorities said confessed, claimed to have discovered the vulnerability on Maricopa County's voter registration record servers using a PowerShell script to extract that data and store it at his home. However, he destroyed the files before an FBI raid. Wealthy households scrambling to avoid New York City's new second home tax, with thousands seeking an exemption from the Mamdani administration. The Center Square contributor Chris Wade reports nearly 5,000 property owners have begun the process of applying for an exemption to the pied-à-terre tax, according to the city's Department of Finance, while about 2,000 property owners have submitted their applications. An estimated 17,000 homeowners may be subject to that tax. The new levy was approved by New York Governor Kathy Hochul and lawmakers as part of New York City's bailout and calls for charging eligible property owners a 4% surtax on 1 to 3 family second homes valued over $5 million, and on co-ops and condos valued at $1 million. To obtain an exemption, property owners must prove that their home in New York City is their primary residence. They'll also be required to show identification, such as a driver's license, utility bills, their most recent federal and state tax returns, a mortgage or lease agreement, and other documentation to get that exemption. And that must be completed by September 18th, according to the city. New York City Mayor Mamdani, he said the new tax is expected to drum up $500 million in annual revenue, and others arguing it'll force some New Yorkers who are able to move out of the city to find lower taxes. The American Civil Liberties Union of Nevada suing the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department over what it called excessive fees on public records requests. The Center Square contributor Liam Hibbert reports that the lawsuit was filed by the ACLU along with 2 news organizations with a local law firm last week. Now, the legal action alleges that the LVMPD violated the Nevada Public Records Act by purposefully overcharging for access to public records. According to the ACLU, the high cost of public records requests is a purposeful violation of public records law, which they argue keeps public information out of the reach for regular citizens. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department asked for more than $6,800 for June 2025 ACLU public records requests for body camera footage, according to the lawsuit. The Nevada Public Record Act was designed to give the public quick access to government records within the law to foster democratic principles, according to the document. Now, under the Public Records Act, Nevada government agencies cannot charge more than the minimal fee for obtaining public records. And the Assembly Republican Caucus in California's State House had an abrupt change in leadership this week after former Assembly Minority Leader Heath Flora was suddenly dismissed from his role in favor of Assembly member Alexandra Macedo. Other Republican Assembly members were elected to roles in leadership for the Assembly Republican Caucus, including Assembly member David Tangipa and Assembly Minority Whip Assemblymember Josh Hoover was elected Minority Floor Leader. Now, Hoover telling the Center Square's Madeline Shannon Wednesday that he thought Flora, who held the position as Assembly member minority leader for almost a year, did a fantastic job leading the caucus. He said it was always the plan that it was going to happen at some point this year, and he thought that he's ready to get to work with the new team on moving the caucus forward in the California legislature. Now, according to the New York Post, Flora frustrated other Republican politicians in the California state legislature this year after voting in favor of increasing sales taxes. He then became the target of 2 ethics investigations over his alleged misuse of campaign funds and behested payments. And that's just some of what America is talking about. You can get these and other headlines at thecentersquare.com. From my studios in Central Illinois, I'm Greg Bishop. Join us here Friday for more stories impacting you, the taxpayer, from all across the country, only with the states, powered by the Center Square.